Okay, hello everyone. You are welcome to this next lecture, and I'll be taking you through. Remember, last class we stopped at creating our we were successful in creating categories for our platform, and we also created about 3 pages: the about us, contact us, and I think one other page that we created like that. And we also said that you can create as many pages as you would want. It's left for you, right? And it's your website. So in this lesson we will be covering the menu, the menu bar options. So once you are building a site, it's always necessary you build a menu bar. Please, this menu helps your customers to navigate through your website. All right, and once they visit your website, now if I happen to switch this website to a mobile mode, let me put it this way. Right, so this is basically how it's going to look like. There's going to be a button here. So once they tap on it, there's this pop-up coming up. They can always close the button here. So this is a menu bar on our website. It lets people, users, to navigate around the website and navigate here. So you can always get back to the home page here. All right, now let me move this again. Let's move this up again. All right, let's move this up again. So let's get back to our admin dashboard, and first and foremost, head over to appearance, and then you'll see an option that says menu. We will have to create a menu bar here. And once you click on menu, currently we have no menu. It says create your first menu below, and we are going to give it a title. Conventionally, what we basically do is that we give it a primary menu. This is always going to be our main menu and also going to be our mobile menu. Right, so I'll give it primary menu, and then I'll just click on create menu. For now, I'll click on create menu. So I've created a menu called the primary menu, and the next thing we have to do is for us to add some elements to this menu, and then thereafter we choose the location where we would want the menu to display, and we have options like the main menu which is going to also show on the mobile. Okay, now let's go to all right, let's get to pages. First of all, let's go to pages, and then let's first add these 2 pages which we created to here, our primary menu. So I'll add these 2 pages here, and then I'll now choose a display location. I want it to display on my mobile phone, which is going to be here. So I'll make it display on the mobile phone. It's going to be the main menu too. Please note that you can always change this. I want to show you something, though we'll be making some adjustment to this menu. And then I'll click on save menu. So once I've done that, head over to our website, then let's get back home here, and then you notice what happens, that we have contact us and then we have about us page added to us here, right? Since we don't have content, that is why it's displaying to us this way. So we have about us, and then we also have the contact us page added to the main menu. Now we also said that we should make it mobile. If you visit this website and use your mobile phone, you as well see it added to here. Okay, we also have options that says, you can see assign a menu in the team options and the menu blah blah blah. So now we also have the display location. It says the top bar menu. We'll be creating some other categories here and then add it up to this top bar menu. So what it means is that let's create a new menu here, and that new menu, I'm going to call it top bar menu. All right, top bar menu. Then I'll click on create menu. Click on create menu. Now let's head over to our post, and then let's go to categories. Let's go to categories, and in this category I'm going to add new categories. Now there's a difference between our product category and then the main categories of our website. Let's take, for example, if you are to write a blog, right? And remember those days I'll be writing content on WordPress blog. So what I'll be doing is that when I'm writing a blog content, I'll always file that blog post by category. For example, let's say we are building a news blog, and then we are writing a particular post about politics. So there's going to be a category on politics, there's going to be categories on education, on finance, or maybe e-commerce, business, and the rest. So we are creating categories for each of these. So in our website, we'll be having categories for different posts. Remember that as we are building the e-commerce website, we will always have the blog section on our platform. Majority of the e-commerce platforms do have that, so it's optional too. But I'll also be creating a category here. One of the categories I'll be creating is called fashion. Then I'll update this category. Then I'll create a different category here. I'll be calling this hair products. I'll make it hair products. I'll add this. Then as well, I'll be adding let's say beauty products. I'll add a different category here. So I've done that. Now let's head over to our menu here by going to appearance, going to menu. Then I'll select, remember we have our primary menu here, and we also created the top menu. Now what I'll basically do is I'm going to switch this over. I'll be switching this back. So I wouldn't want the contact us and about us to appear on the main menu here, right? So I would want the newly categories that we created to appear on the main menu. So what I'll basically do is that in the primary menu, I'll be making the primary menu to display on our main menu here, 2 of them, but I'll be removing this. Hope you understand what I'm doing. So I'll be removing this, and also I'll remove the contact us here. I'll remove them here, and then I'll get to categories, view all categories. I'll add these 3 categories here. I'll add it to the menu here. So this is going to be our primary menu. I'll then click on save menu. And once I've done that, if you head over to our website and then you refresh this, so we have beauty products, fashion, and hair products. Now if you move this menu, let's switch to our top bar menu and click on select here, and then I'll now be adding the contact us and about us. Let's click on add to menu, and then let's make it appear at the top bar. Click on save menu, and then if you refresh your website, you can see what happened. That at the top here, we now have contact us, about us. Then at the main menu, which will also appear on the mobile menu, we have the beauty product, we have fashion, we have hair products too here, right? We have hair products too. Also have the account here. This is a separate section. So this is basically understanding what menus are. So menus helps your users, anyone who visits your site visitors, to navigate around your website. So whenever you are creating menus, please do not make it confusing. Okay, we also have what is called drop down. For example, if I would want the fashion or all this, if I would want this to be a drop down, such that once you hover your mouse around here, you can always come down. So what I do is that I go over to the primary menu, select this menu, and then I'll just drag this is a beauty product. Then this is fashion. I'll just bring this for fashion hair product. Then I'll drag this to here. You can see what happens. So this is now like a sub item of the main item. I click on save menu. Then when I go over here and refresh the page, you see what happens. But once you hover the mouse around the fashion, the hair product menus just drops down. Okay. All right, so thank you so much for joining me once again in this lesson, and I'm expecting to see you in my next class.